Ladies and gentlemen, this is a replay of Mr. Grubby from his yesterday ladder session, and as we can see, Mr. Grubby has been thinking about making an altar, but he's going for the Pala Rifle build order because, yes, he's playing human now. He wants to get 2200 MMR with human. He got 2500 MMR with his main race orc, and he has been playing like 18 games per day since like a few days, so Mr. Grubby is in like getting into his like good shape basically. So I'm very excited to see that he's now trying to get 2200 MMR with human. He got it already with Undead, and with human you can play actually multiple openings versus Undead. You can play good old Archmage expansion style, but you know, it's a little bit, you know, you need to have a little bit more experience with it because it's about cancelling the Undead Expo over and over again and not letting Undead to cancel your Expo. So that's why the Polish Rifle University, we often recommend playing a Pali Rifle, right, for the new human players. I mean, Grubby is not new, don't get me wrong, but you know, if you don't know those details, what to do in minute 5, should like you cancel the Undead expansion with the stuff of teleportation or not, Pala Rifle is a very strong and reasonable strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, Grubby is using the old school Pala Rifle opener. Currently, there is a modern opener that needs to be popularized. And his opponent plays as Mr. Marard. And what I heard from the community, this is Mr. Checky, the Czech Undead, that he's like a very good at Dota as well. He's not that very active recently. He used to play a lot of 4v4. That's where I met him. And I remember that I used to play Pala Rifle in 4v4 with and against him. Of course, he's a much better player than I am. But Mr. Cechy knows a little bit about this Pala Rifle experience. So, as Undead, you usually scout. And the scout confirms that Mr. Grubby is going for the Paladin Rifle technology. So, how do we construct our base against Undead? Okay, so basically the farms... the base level is okay. Versus Undead, you can't close your base, right? Because the ghouls are very small, and the ghouls are basically going to enter to your base easily. And yes, Mr. Grubby is just playing the good old Pali Rifle. Early Arcane Tower is questionable because Undead is not harassing. Undead is busy expanding. Undead usually will like expand and then make decision, either to lame you with level 2 or to lame you with level 3. That's basically the decision. Mr. Grubby, very nice body blocks. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we are blocking. Okay, that's super cool. And yes, usually we take on 3 rifles. And look at this, Grubby is not upgrading his tower. He knows that it's too early. He knows that it's very unlucky that Mr. Undead will come, Mr. Techie. Apparently, I will call him Marard because I'm like 95% sure. But yes, the Undead. Okay, so Mr. Grubby is attacking already. He's taking more militia with him. That's cool. You know, usually you go for a bigger camp because now you can take 4 militia, but creeping this is more than fine. And the danger is, if Undead is playing like happy, what Undeads like to do, they after expanding, when expansion is still under construction, they will take all of the ghouls and they will trying to find you on the map and force you to go TP back. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Undead is in the middle. Mr. Grubby, you don't want to fight this. You don't want to fight this, but Mr. Grubby awakened the creeps, and Mr. Grubby is like, Saul, I want to fight this because I'm manipulating the creeps, bro. And I kinda agree with this. Okay, oh, we have 1 AFK rifleman, that's bad. The rally point is off. Mr. Grubby realized that he's missing 1 rifleman, and Mr. Grubby is going into the expansion direction. But remember, with this 1 rifleman, it would be completely different. Okay, well, there is enough mana for the Impale, that's a real creep lord. And the question is, can we cancel? That's what Grubby is thinking about. Of course, he can still dance a little bit with the ghouls, but yes, we need to get something done, right? Because we are Undead likes this situation, right? He can pull back low HP ghouls, his expansion is not being cancelled, and the Pala Rifle... Oh, is he surrounded with 3 ghouls? I fought with 3 rifles, almost, and the Holy Light gets the kill. So far, it's decent for Mr. Grubby. Okay, this is like defense. This Impale wasn't good by the Undead. As you can see, it did kinda nothing. And Mr. Grubby is just clicking on the ghouls. In this situation, I recommend the shop. Start the shop, Grubby. Because yes, he knows. Like that he, at some point, will have to go back here. 90 mana is what cost you Okay, Mr. Grubby, he needs to teleport. Yeah, as a fellow Pala Rifle player, I feel the pain. And insta surround. Okay, we need to body block this or at least deny the last hit. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Okay, one more hit. The Crippler is fast. The skeleton level 3 acquired. And we have enough mana for another Impale. We are not even going for the Impale. Mr. Grubby with the greedy play. I think he was doing so fine here. With Pala Rifle, you need to accumulate. Okay, he's just teleporting out. He rebought his hero. And how many rifles have died? I think 1 or 2. But Paladin died as well. And with this, we don't have enough gold to go for the Blood Mage. And without the Blood Mage, our tech is going to be a little bit later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening now? Okay, welcome everybody. So, we are creeping. Yes. Okay. We are pulling back the militia. And so, yes, Mr. Grubby needs to accumulate. He needs to accumulate the some army, and he needs to make decision, is the opponent laming or not. So, versus expansion, we need to, like, align, right? You can't play tier 3 versus expansion, that's too slow. So the general game plan is to basically attack the expansion at some point. We want to have Crippler, our Blood Mage, and Mr. Grubby is doing a risky move that often I do myself to basically hope that the opponent is not going to lame us. That he's not going to lame us, and that basically we will be fine without the towers, and we can spend our resources even for upgrades for our rifles. Grubby is waiting for his Blood Mage. Usually the Pala Rifle players, like when you have a TP, I do agree, then you can actually go to the expansion faster to maybe cancel those additional Ziggurats. But ladies and gentlemen, the Undead knows what to do. The Undead is like, okay, how many towers? How many towers you did? By the way, I would buy Staff of Teleportation. Here. Or maybe not. Maybe Grubby will be able to hold this, but you need to pull all of militia. Professor Lemons is the situation to pull all of the militia. Because if the human base can be defended without coming back as Pala Rifle, the main army, then we are more than fine. So I'll just pull all of the militia. Mr. Grubby is doing a lot of things. Okay, he got the flute, so he's actually pulling back. So I think that it may be a mistake, because let's look. Okay, there are 3 Nerubian towers. I don't have a strong opinions here, and maybe his economy is looking good now. So we have some gold, and Grubby is accumulating the rifles. Okay, it's still okay. It's still okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what's now? And, okay, this guy is teleporting out. Mr. Grubby has 1 tower. Okay, now is the time. Now is the last moment. Is there a full wall off? We'll see about that. Okay, let's see. We need a reach and scroll. Probably we need to give mana to the Paladin. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, what's now? +2 on the way, but yes, the timing window is getting like slower and slower. Grubby is making a farm. Grubby is making another tower. Good choice. And yes, what's now? We can't afford much. Our amount of rifles is not big. We would like to start making an offensive shop, but okay, the good part is that there are only Nerubian towers. Nerubian towers, even though they have this slow attack ability, they don't really deal much damage. So that's cool. But yes, how is our lumber doing? I think I would call 2 militia, but if the opponents come to our base, we have a problem, because we'll have low militia. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I like what Grubby is doing. He's killing the Acolytes, because with killing the Acolytes, there is not that much gold. On level 4, we can consider going Divine Shield, but we have big healing potions, so maybe we can go for Aura. And Grubby decided to go for the Aura. Mr. Grubby knows that position of his army may be dangerous, and Grubby is actually getting for the lames, because yes, where is the Undead? Ladies and gentlemen? Okay, and something is happening in the base, and this guy is laming. Pull all of the militia, Mr. Grubby, immediately. Maybe there is enough if you pull all of it. The idea is kill this expansion and then think about teleporting out or stuff. That's why we usually buy the staff of teleportation and staff with one hero. Let's see if he's going to staff with the paladin. That would be good. That would be good. We are pulling all of the militia. Not all. Not all. I will just pull it. Okay, it's Grubby bought staff of teleportation. That's very good. Very smart. Okay. And Mr. Grubby is healing. We are pulling all of the militia. That looks okay. But is it enough? Is it enough? I think we use scroll of healing. Okay. So, as we can see, expansion is dying. We are not microing the one rifleman. Okay, now Mr. Grubby is realizing. Perfect, perfect. Just on time. Paladin is here adding... It's also giving aura to the peasant. Okay, Mr. Grubby actually is trying to get the Cripplord, but Death Knight appears. Okay, we need to recall militia. But yes, it's barely enough. But he kinda is almost getting the Cripplord. But the problem is if we invest so much damage into hero that we can't kill, and look at this freaking Zeppelin. Mr. Grubby bought the healing potion, mana potion. He's trying to get the Cripplord, but it's like not working. There is so many low HP ghouls and the Paladin is in trouble now. The Paladin has no... Okay, there is a healing potion, big healing potion. Okay, that's fine, that should be fine. Okay. Look at those ghouls. Those ghouls are dying as skeletons. They disappeared. Okay, Mr. Grubby needs to break this. Oh, the beetle. Okay, he can go to the safety of the healing, but look at our army. Our army is very small here, but rifles are coming back. One base versus one base. I would actually leave one rifleman, but the healthy one, and basically make sure that there is no another expansion. And ladies and gentlemen, this human base looks bad, and that's why you like to lane. That's why you like to lane. But it's one base. Grubby has amazing hero levels. Paladin is almost level 5. I mean, not really, but he's getting there slowly. And now we have 3 workers as well. Paladin is safe for now, but the problem is that Undead can be re-expanding for free, and we really want to stop that. A scroll of regen is used, and this this base looks haunted. This base looks haunted, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing there. Mr. Grubby needs to sell items. I think I would sell something. I don't know. But we can't sell the flute. Ay. Okay, Mr. Grubby is going to get gold by heavy working, by hard working. Okay, there is a Zeppelin. Oh, empty Zeppelin. So Mr. Grubby is creeping this. Just take the mana. Just take the mana. Okay. And then Paladin will have to stuff back, because let me tell you, if Undead lamed you once, Undead will just constantly lame you over and over again. We do know how those freaking Undeads think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Blood Mage got level 3. That's nice. We need to give all of the mana to the Paladin. And the question is, what we are going to do now? Okay, we are still creeping. Grubby wants to get his level 5. So I like to creep the big guy to get the item. Charge your Blood Mage. Grubby thinks that there is expansion, but we need to have a TP. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe not actually. Is Grubby buying Invul? Maybe Invul. Now Undead can be actually tier 3 with Ghoul Frenzy. So we can be ready for the fight. There is no expansion, just Ziggurats. But remember that human base is still very fragile. Still very fragile. Okay. So, do we have a TP? Yes, Mr. Grubby got the TP, and look at this. Ghoul Frenzy. I can see it in their movement. Okay, so Mr. Grubby is trying to kill the Ziggurats. He's stuffing. Undead is scared, but now, do we have Banish? Yes, we have Banish. So Grubby decided to... the Acolyte survived. Okay, so now it's not bad. It's not bad. It's one base. You know what Grubby should do now? Chinese Paladin. So because he has level 5 with full mana, he can buy Invisibility Potion and lame the Acolytes and protect the base with Blood Mage and Rifles until we have enough towers to basically trade. So that's what I would recommend, basically. So, of course, it's not that easy to do, maybe it's not worth it, but when I see situations like that, I think we can agree that we don't really want to leave our base before we have like 3 towers, and then laming with the Paladin could be a nice option. Mr. Grubby is changing, is basically choosing another option. So, basically, he's going to protect his base with the beloved Paladin, and he's going to creep his Blood Mage, which is funny. Grubby lumber is very low. He's going for the lumber upgrade. And look at this. Good call by Mr. Grubby. He's one-shotting the ghouls with the Holy Light. Lich is here. Coil on the Paladin. This Paladin is like holding the door, man. Another ghoul goes down, I think. And ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Mr. Grubby is creeping the red cap. Okay. Mr. Grubby is using the tower support. Another tower is on the way, but look at this freaking undead. Mr. Grubby needs to pull back his army. Paladin looks okay. We are pulling all of the militia, but undead is still in the laming mode. Okay, Blood Mage is here. With the Blood Mage, say bye-bye to your mana. Okay, Impale kills the Blood Mage. Disaster! Disaster! Without Blood Mage, this is the mana battery. So Blood Mage saved himself with Banish, but Impale deals damage as well. And that's why the Blood Mage died. Mr. Grubby is taking revenge. He got the Lich, but it was just level 1 Lich, and we need our Blood Mage back. We need our mana. Paladin's out of mana. The Para Rifle tank needs gasoline. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, level 6. We are still away from it, and without the mana we can't kill stuff. But our stuff can be killed. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Paladin. Still getting surrounded, but you are using defensively Staff of Teleportation. But look at this. We are expecting expansion for the Undead. And yes, our economy looks much better, but the problem is our HP. HP is very, 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 very low. But Grubby was able to save Scroll of Regen, and yes, he just needs to wait. And he's like, oh my god, those lamers, I need to make those towers, I need to make more towers. And the problem is, if Undead accumulates a lot of ghouls, then what else we can do? We need to go for Gryphons. Losing the Blood Mage is very painful. With Blood Mage, this Paladin would be full mana, let me tell you that. Okay, Mr. Grubby is leaving his base. He feels confident enough to, I don't know, try to attack the expansion again. Blood Mage is almost out. Are we going to buy Invul or something? I think I would buy the Invul versus Coil Nova. Impale. TP. Okay, just safe option. And yes, the ugly truth is here. Expansion is ready, and you know what is the worst part with it? I think Undead can fight us, so... Especially without Blood Mage. No! No! Ay, 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 ay. I think we need to teleport out immediately. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I can feel the pain. I can feel the pain. Okay, level 6 is here. Mr. Grubby is ready for one big fight. That's cool. We have defensive... No, guys. We have defensive towers. Okay. So our base is secure. And we can lose all of our rifles and we can resurrect them. Okay. That's the plan. We can out-trade the Undead. Maybe. Blood Mage is out of the prison. We have Regen Scroll. Again. And ladies and gentlemen, the final push. The final push is here. Mr. Grubby has amazing micro. That's for sure. He can do it. I think. See about that. Okay, Undead. Okay, just beetles. Just beetles. Okay. He killed them at the same time. So bonus for something cool. Okay, 3 ghouls are AFK. Mr. Grubby, you know what to do with them. This is a bonus. The beautiful Holy Light. Come on, we need more. We need more of this good stuff. Mr. Grubby is counter-expanding with 300 lumber. That's okay, but the problem is that we need to invest into towers again. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Grubby is going to play defensively. Maybe that... Yes, Grubby is playing defensively. He's like, okay, there's a lot of camps on the right, but... I don't really, like... Okay, let's see. Maybe he will do the Zeppelin drops. But let me tell you, if those beetles, they will go here. Yes, he's starting with the towers. Now I do understand. Okay, what's now?
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Okay, towers are here. But we have no gold. We have no gold and no mana. I would just creep this to get the mana, I think. So yes, okay, Undead is here. Undead is in defensive position. Is Mr. Grubby going to lame this? Looks like he wants to lame this, to buy time for his expansion. But the problem is you need to immediately teleport or your entire army is dead. Because the damage output of the Undead now is quite big. Okay, 2 rifles. Okay, one. Okay, 2 rifles and counting. Now the Blood Mage is surrounded. Holy Light. Yes, Mr. Grubby is teleporting out, and Blood Mage survives. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Grubby has towers and a dream. Towers and a dream. So I think, yes, again, this technology that we call a Chinese Paladin technology, I think it would be better. Invisible Paladin with full mana goes to the Acolytes with level 5. 1 Holy Light, it means 1 that Acolyte. And then you can just staff out, usually. If you have the Staff of Teleportation, you can, and Divine Shield, you can like always staff out. But what I can say, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is not looking too good. But I like that Grubby is not giving up. I like that Grubby is making this expansion. But the problem is that Undead economy is blooming. And to our knowledge, Undead can have like 1 more expo. And Grubby needs to like make a space for the Town Hall, I think. I mean, I think he can't place the Town Hall. Thank you, Mr. Money Berlin, for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Man, this haunted map now. Undead got another camp. Undead with the Undead aura. Look at this fancy stuff here. Okay. Okay, the Bloodman. Now the Paladin is the next target. Yes, we need to fight close to our towers. Mr. Grubby is trying to survive, but the Blood Mage was left alone. And Paladin has like it can be coiled and killed. And we have amazing towers. We can drain the mana without the Blood Mage. Unlucky again, unlucky. But look how fast Undead basically sits on those rifles. And the most sad part is that we are not going to see the resurrection most likely. Some bad decisions, Mr. Grubby agrees. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to see more Grubby games with Pala Rifle, and I will keep eye on his MMR with Human. I think he'll get 2200 MMR very quickly, which is of course cool. And then he will have to play Night Elf and the random race to make the ultimate challenge if he's up for it. It was a cool game. Thank you guys for watching, and consider subbing to the YouTube. Bye bye.